Once one does this inner work, and once one, really what it is getting integrity and asking yourself why you have the thoughts you have whenever you have them. Why do I think she's attractive? Why do I think she's not? Why do I like this boss? Why didn't I like this one? Why is it that I judge every person I see? Why do I judge negatively? What is it about me I truly don't like? Why don't I like that about me? Why can't I just accept myself as this original piece to this huge puzzle and be me authentically and love every aspect of that and be grateful for everything I have? Even if it seems negative, even if I lost, if somebody cheated on me that I've been with for 5 years, it doesn't matter, because that person, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the time with them. I'm grateful for it. And they're just showing me the way. They made me learn something about myself and learn something about them, and that the next person I do meet, I will have this much more knowledge on what I do want and don't want because of the time I had with this person and what they showed me, right? So we can always be grateful about something, about everything. Any seemingly negative event that happens, we can always switch it to positive. I'll tell you why that's important, okay? So as we tune this dial and we get out of the human mind and our own ego and our own thoughts and our own desires, only then can who you truly are, which nothing is separate, there's only one, and everything's connected to this one, just like a baby is connected to its mom through an umbilical cord, right? And as you get more realized of that, as you realize that more, that mom or that creator, which you are, who is projecting itself here through you to have an experience, right? It's like the safest way to do it, right? It'd be like, you literally are the creator experiencing itself through everyone else, right? And it's just projecting itself through you and animating you from an invisible umbilical cord, from what you would call the ether, but it's all around, it's everywhere, it's touching you, it's in you, it's everything, it is you, it's the space, it's the houses, the trees, the plants, the dirt, the cars, the planes, it's everything, yo, everything. And you can't separate yourself from that, but the creator does have thoughts that can, because we have thoughts, right? We can have dark thoughts, we can have evil thoughts. They're not real, they don't really exist, but they can be thought of and experienced for an experience. Evil itself is not intrinsically real, but you can think of it, have the thought of it, and experience it and express it, right? This is what a demon would be. If you believe in them, if you believe they can affect you, then those thought forms can manifest as thought forms, and they can affect people that believe that they can. The moment you don't wish to have those experiences anymore or believe in them, they disappear because they're not real. The creator is love and light, and although all these seemingly evil, bad things seem like they're existing, they're just thoughts though. They're just thoughts. They're not actually true and real. They're just thoughts for experiences, because all there is consciousness, this huge body, this huge ocean of consciousness that we're all tethered to with umbilical cords, that's projecting itself and experiencing itself through us, through our eyes, male, female, whatever it is, animals, frogs, dolphins, all of it. It's experiencing all of it, right? And it's all valid, right? It's all valid. But at the end of the day, when you become realized, when you become God realized, like these yogis, like these monks, like these people that go into silence for years and try to listen and become more like deeper understanding of how all this works, what they're doing is they're shutting down their human senses. And once you shut down your human senses more and more and more, the more this silence, the more this universal language is able to come into you and communicate with you, right? Just like music makes you dance. When you hear music, it makes you dance, and it's just this invisible force, it's vibration, but it makes you move and dance. And if you're a musician, it almost is speaking to you. It's like you're speaking another language through your guitar or through your drums, right? So that brings me to the next really important thing I wanted to talk about, which is frequency, vibration, and geometry. Because the way that the creator speaks through you is not your ears or your eyes, but through your heart. And remember, guys, the Bible was written first. The light came first, the truth, the light came first through the individual and onto the paper, which can at any time be manipulated to fool us. So I'm telling you right now, if you think it has to come through a church or a Bible, you're wrong, because it came through the invisible force first to even get in that book. And that's the biggest lesson I have today, right? Think about Nikola Tesla, think about Albert Einstein. They came up with ideas and new things that nobody else even could read about or know about, but they came up with it and they could write about it, right? But they didn't have to read about it first, right? Because it came through them. Their mind didn't just automatically come up with it. No, the Creator came through them and showed them through them being enlightened and non-resistant to these experiences and under the belief that they could know this stuff. The Creator was able to come through, and through synchronicities and through understanding, it showed them these things, and they were able to write them down and become the geniuses that they are and help us out to this day. So I'm telling you right now, you don't have to read about it, and the Bible doesn't mean anything. It is secondary to this. The Creator can come through you at any time through this language of vibration and through synchronicities and things that it knows will resonate with you. It can download right to you exactly what it is and how true and all this. It came to me, and it can come to you and anybody else, as long as you just for 1 second say, myself, which is what it is. I see that there are other parts of the world where there's people with different cultures and religions, and for mine to be right would mean that they would be brokenhearted and eternally damned because they were born in a different place to a religion that they didn't understand. Maybe that's not mine, and I just want to make sure. I don't know if I want to take man's word for this, so I'm going to keep an open heart and an open mind, and I'm going to forget everything I've been taught through my physical eyes and ears and keep my heart open for your true guidance. And just do that for a month, and just keep doing that every morning. Wake up every night before you go to bed. Give yourself 20 seconds of just feeling through your heart. And don't ask or talk with words. Use emotion, right? Talk with emotion, because that's what the Creator talks through, okay? So let's get through this language of vibration, because this is really important, okay? So if you ever heard of cymatics, it's a vibration causing geometry. So if you take sand on a plate, you set it on a subwoofer, and you change the frequencies, the sand will dance around and create shapes. And I'll put a video of that up right here somewhere, and you'll see, and I'll even link it if I can, and you can see what I mean. Like, and you know how like people dance around the campfires, the ancients, the Indians, the Native Americans, they would have drum beats and they would dance around their campfire and they would go Om, because they knew that Om, this frequency, was actually the frequency that this invisible intelligence would actually grow.